All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Samurai Champloo, episode 10. We had a nice, relaxed time last episode.
We did.
Yep, that's right. Everybody
really
just
nice
realized they had common ground. They weren't too different after all.
No.
And, you know, they were very hungry.
Yes, yes indeed. They all had a good time.
That's
It was
right.
a legendary time.
Like, we've seen Mugen just regular. Imagine Mugen with the munchies. Mm-hmm. It's terrifying.
It was terrifying. But he won't use his sword, though.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But seeing maybe a follow-up episode with anything related to that would be wonderful. But this is Samurai Champloo.
Canonical continuation.
So we're not going to do that. We're probably going to follow
not.
up with something with, like, Jin or Fu. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
It's a serious vibe to start with.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
We got a
shit.
duel.
Shit.
Whoa! Methinks there be some fuckery afoot.
Fire with fire, lethal lunacy. Okay.
All right.
Oh my god.
Because you ate all the food at the checkpoint.
Okay, okay. Hey, get to earn some money. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Bro.
Oh! Meanwhile, Jin was like dutifully like cleaning the floors and then. Oh.
Oh, shit. Serial killer.
Is there a bounty up?
If you get out of here, we can clean this. You can go get a fight, you know? Oh, damn.
Jin's not interested, but Mugen is.
Yep.
Jin's like, well, he wouldn't be interested in Mugen then.
That's gonna be funny. It's not that he's targeting skilled samurai. It's that he's targeting other schools or something. And because Mugen is not classically trained, he's not gonna give a fuck about him. I have to fight them, yeah. Oh! No, he's saying me.
No,
Me.
no, he put 3 mochi in his mouth at once. He choked.
Did he just die?
I think so.
He just choked on his food and died.
Yeah. I think that was mochi. I think it was takoyaki.
Right. Human dynamo. What is he, a wrestler? No. Yeah. Yeah.
He's a hack. And not like... It's like they tried to come out of
Yeah,
the abyss
no
or something.
shortcuts. Yep. Every orifice.
Ugh.
Oh my. Ugh.
Oh,
Oh, it's him.
all right. This is the dude.
Oh my god, the voice. Wait,
Yeah, it's so awesome.
is it Aizen?
Maybe.
It sounds like Sosuke Aizen. Yeah, yeah. Oh, the blood trail. Jesus. Oh, whoa. Whoa. This guy's a hardcore martial artist. What the fuck? The true strongest warrior in the village is this guy.
Yeah.
He would just never show it. It is Aizen's voice actor, yeah.
That does, yeah.
Yes, tell us your story.
Right.
Yes. He had accomplished a great feat.
Right.
Right, so they didn't
Alexander
know.
wept for you,
No one
no
could
more worlds to
appreciate that.
conquer.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But they never knew, yeah. Yeah. The second he turned his back. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Whoa. Shit!
I don't think we've ever seen Mugen scared before.
Whoa!
Okay.
In a month. Okay.
Shit. So Mugen has to train. Jin's gonna be like, yes, finally, I will take you as my pupil and teach you how to actually fight. Wait, is he just...
Yep. 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 Whoa. Whoa. Oh, shit. Yeah, you taught him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I had a feeling.
Okay.
But this motherfucker, he just swam back.
Yeah.
Hockey? I am now a conqueror.
Indeed. Oh shit. But you can't get to the point where you master them if you kill during training.
Yep. Wow. Yeah.
But no one would take him because he was too wild.
Probably because he kept killing
Yeah.
members and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anybody were to go up against someone like that, I feel like Mugen would be best set up because he's just... Like, he could potentially just be too tough.
Yep.
I like to think that Jin is watching this and he's just like,
What the fuck?
what the fuck is that supposed to be? Yeah, sleeping. It's a good part of
Rebuild
training.
the muscles, yep. Yeah.
Jin gets jealous because he's like, wait, he didn't get like this after he fought.
Yeah. I will unlock the nodes in your chi. Yeah, I
That's
remember why
right.
this anime started, right? Yeah.
Can't ditch on the premise now.
I'm being recognized.
Mm-hmm.
前置きはいらねえ。さっさと始めようぜ。いいでしょう。やろう。あなた期待以上でしたよ。
Jesus.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, my God.
Perfect environment.
Ready for some animation. Let's go.
しかし、そろそろ終わらせてもらおうぜ。
Getsuga.
Yep.
The whooshy finger hold. Yeah, I figured it out.
どうかさ。
And he's dead.
Yep.
Your technique ain't shit to just a little bit of a sneak attack.
Yep, that's right.
But damn, that was scary.
Has he ever shown that off before? That the
No.
other side is a dagger?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't think so. I love that as a design because, yeah, someone might not notice that, like, wait, the blade length doesn't match up to the scabbard length.
Right. And if
And
it
it's
has
just-
like a release that it
Right.
doesn't fall out naturally, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It sort of clicks in, so you have to
Right.
actually pull it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Mugen had a fight.
Mugen had a really solid fight.
Yep.
And he even full on released his chi.
Yeah, like, it's the, I trained for 10 years in this foreign land to discover how to conjure the air from my blade. Now I just, like,
I
figured it
just
out.
kind of went like,
Yeah.
and like it just happened, you know?
God, Mugen's soul training sequence was so great.
So fucking
like,
good.
Because it's like, you know, sometimes when he's doing stuff, I'm like, okay, yeah, like if you're going to break dance while sword fighting, then balance would be super important, and
Yeah.
like, you know, honing that sort of just instinctual.
And then also
movements,
just
right?
general precision, you know, coordination and that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, exactly.
But then some of the other stuff are
It's like,
just
wait,
like,
what? like, it's that whole thing of like, you take the person that is exceptionally skilled at
Yes.
their craft of the fightery and the hack and slash, while also, you know, having that
fuckery
shonen
and the-
protagonist like concrete skull with nothing inside it, you know, and then it's like, okay, so when we actually go into like,
Oh my
how do
God.
like
How do
he
they get
developed,
better? Yeah.
how do they get better? He developed his own fighting style. So when it comes to actually like, all right, and now I must study.
I must
Hone
own it
What does that
Refine it.
mean?
when it's pure chaos already.
Right,
Like-
exactly. So it's just like,
So in the end, none of it mattered really because he kind of bullshitted his way with the chi stuff,
Yeah.
which made the guy realize that he needed to kill him quickly.
right, so he goes for
rushed
the
him with
full,
the
like, cheap hand strike.
chi, yeah, palm strike.
And then Mugen's like,
And then Mugen's like,
psych.
haha, psych.
I got a little
dagger.
little dagger up in this scabbard, which I absolutely love.
I think that's perfect because Mugen lost the sword fight
Right.
effectively, but he also tied him in the chi fight,
Yeah, which is
which is really cool.
which is fun because then that also like kind of picks apart the dude's philosophy a little bit.
Yep.
Because he doesn't just want people that are strong, right? It's like he wants to be strong, but also he doesn't want to have anybody better than him, which is also how he would get better himself.
Right. Yeah.
So, which is the point of the dojo, which he didn't understand.
Yeah.
And so then he kills someone there, and it's like, oh, what the fuck are you doing, right? And so then once Mugen demonstrates that he can do the chi thing too, that could have been a moment of like, oh. Dude, bro, manly handshake.
Yeah.
Let us, you know, like get better and all that stuff. And then Mugen says, "What? No, I don't want to like work and try hard and all that stuff." And he's like, "Oh fuck, you know, if you want to do that, call my buddy Jin." You know, it's like, "Oh, okay," you know. But no, he's like, "I gotta kill him because, well, we can't have that."
What I really love is that the logic that this guy used for going around to kill people was basically in the story that he shared with Mugen, in that he needed recognition.
Yes.
Babes cry for it, grown men apparently kill for it. But the idea that what he wanted in the dojo was once he got the recognition, he specifically wanted people to basically learn from him. And I think this is the part that I think was the subtle other part here as to why he didn't just kill everybody in the dojos. He killed masters. Because if they have no masters, then they have to come to him. So when he then says to the guy, the master, the guy who became a priest, what, you think I'm going to replace you? well, that's exactly what you want to do. So no,
Right.
but it revealed his hand of basically that what he wanted was not actually to teach these people, but he wanted them to call him master while they learned from him.
Which is like
That's the height of arrogance.
the height of arrogance, and yet I feel like there's some relevance in like in it being put like opposite of like when Mugen's going around and like there's the guy who's like, the human dynamo, and he's actually like, no, that's just a bullshit title that I do. I actually don't know what I'm talking about. Which I love that even back then when it's like people were fighting and dying and all that stuff, and like this thing that you're teaching them is literally going to determine whether or not they end up dead.
Yes.
People still end up being hacks with regards to how they're teaching it,
and
which
it just so shows how dangerous things were to the point that you know, while this is obviously not historically accurate, but the idea that people would put up fronts so that people wouldn't try stuff, and it really was just the 4 guys around him that gave him enough of that edge, but also coincidentally, because of that, ended up putting a target on his back.
And so
in some ways, Mugen kind of saved him from that.
Yes, 100%. Although, who knows? Maybe the reason he hadn't been targeted, is because it's the
guy could tell immediately. You're full of shit.
You're full of shit. You don't know what you're doing. But that's also one of those things of like, yes, like the whole martial arts self-defense thing, but like don't just pick fights with people. Like maybe that's the wisdom that Jin has that Mugen doesn't, is don't pick fights with people because you don't know when suddenly there's just going to be someone better than you. That random priest that you might not think much of, turns out he actually was like this ex-master and all that stuff. That
Jin was just kind of like, oh shit, this is the guy.
Right,
there's nobody else that would have that level of, just skill. And then Jin just kind of was like, okay, no, it's not him. Mugen got attacked by him. Okay, cool. No issues here.
All right,
so this guy's definitely not him. But the idea of you never really know who's taught who and who's mastered what. And I think that this is maybe a thing that every martial artist, I would say, gets trained out of at a young kind of age in their martial arts journey, is the desire to show off that they have learned their skill.
Right. It's there are old swordsmen and there are bold swordsmen, but there are few old bold swordsmen.
Well, but also just the idea of in a very like weird way to be like, I am not necessarily trying to sell my craft to other people as like you should do this too, but did you know I'm a black belt?
Oh yeah.
Did you know that I'm actually like a double black belt? Did you know?
And that might work just fine until the triple black belt comes along or whatever, and then you're like, uh-oh.
Or you realize that like some people can just buy status with belts, and it's all a sham at some areas and stuff. So that's neither here nor there. But I love that this guy wanted the recognition, because the relatable aspect of him is that, let's say you're in a work environment and someone comes up with an idea specifically that's going to save a lot of time in your work environment. And then the manager comes along and goes, wonderful idea. And then they go to their manager and go, look at this idea I had. And what the person then goes, hey, I should get some recognition for that. But some people specifically are using their students effectively to basically gain notoriety and recognition for them. And this guy had an inferiority complex, basically, in that he knew that there was a possibility of that happening. So he's like, well, no. I'm coming from this other land, and I went on this journey to become this person. So I should immediately be made the master, because I'm teaching something that none of you know. And it's
you are on this council, but you are not promoted to the rank of master.
What? But I'm the chosen one.
Yeah.
This guy thought he was the main fucking character.
I mean, he had his whole 10-year main character arc thing.
I know. Yeah. But I just love that, because that aspect I think is relatable. The idea of you're worried about you then passing something along, but your name meaning nothing once everybody knows it. That the idea of everybody being able to learn this thing is basically shown in the way that Mugen just casually, just kind of accidentally did it.
Yeah.
But that...
Or put another way, the fact that he was able to go to this other land, and learn this technique. So, it would seem to follow
Yes.
that in that land it's fairly commonplace, right?
Yes.
Like certainly a lot more common than it is when the one dude goes and learns it and then comes back, right?
Right.
So, like he also leaves the place where it's common, like he leaves the big pond and goes to the small pond to show what a big fishy is.
Right. Yes.
Which is like, I mean, hey,
Hey,
I can
yes,
respect that.
add value to
but
the
also,
pond.
You're right, but
Sure.
you're not doing it to add value, right?
Right.
So it's like, wait a minute, hang on. So even if you do get the recognition, wouldn't you also be devaluing it? Because you're like, but none of the people here know this technique that I learned. And over there, maybe I'd just be another Joe, or like
Right.
good, but like not, not the master. Or
and in a lot of ways, this is probably the part that I think that almost there's almost like a lesson to be learned here. That's not as obvious of one here, but a lot of people seek validation, recognition, affirmation, all these things that are good, wonderful things, but they seek them specifically in other people.
Okay.
And I think the point of
Right, then that's not in your control.
right, but I think in a lot of ways the point of like in a lot of ways what the priests kind of would have probably eventually tried to teach him, but maybe by going more towards Buddhism and moving away from the teaching of people, he sought to settle his own internal stuff.
Sure.
You should be walking and moving from a place of validation and, in that's something you affirm yourself.
With regards to yourself, yeah.
Well, right. But the thing is that, like, there are a lot of people, I would say, that are still, like, craving, and I mean, like,
Sure.
like craving external validation.
Right, because this guy didn't get his external validation, and that's what he so needed. It didn't matter that he was actually stronger than the master at that point, because even if he had beaten the master,
Yeah.
and that's probably actually, now that I think about it, why he didn't kill the master.
Yeah.
Because he kills all the other masters, right? But he doesn't kill him.
Right.
And he actually does make the attack and everything, and the master blocks it. It still hurts him and all that stuff, right? He's not immune to the technique or some shit.
Yeah.
But the student doesn't press it,
No.
because maybe deep down he's, it's that like, well, if you kill daddy, then daddy can't tell you that they're proud of you, right? Like,
Right.
So,
But
yeah.
that's the trick, is that every son grows up and realizes that while it's wonderful to hear daddy say, "I'm proud of you," it's also important to look back at your past self, you a second ago, and go, "I'm proud of you."
right. Yeah.
Like, use you in the
Self-love,
present.
bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Use you to basically practice that and find, self-acceptance.
So
And
do you think Mugen learned this lesson as a result of, like...
Bro went on the full, like, self-discovery training arc. He meditated under a... Wait, no, he didn't. He said, screw that. So he came really close. I'll say that Mugen came really damn close, yeah. But no, Mugen sought, at the very least, a little bit of it by... Wait, no. Actually, from another perspective, Mugen has 100% found it.
Oh, yeah, because he's so egotistical and self-obsessed that he absolutely has self-love figured out.
No, because the guy asked him, "Why are you fighting me?"
And it's because I'm having fun?
And it's because I'm having so much fun right now.
There's no chip on his shoulder of
There is
something
no
to prove.
reason that he has to prove
And
to
so
anybody
maybe
else
as-
that he's stronger.
Sure.
He's doing it because he gets validation from the fight itself.
Right, and so
it's not from
maybe-
the result of it. Just
Ooh, okay, so then taking that into account,
Yeah.
maybe then it's less of a, I need daddy to tell me that he's proud of me, right? The dude goes back home because that's still his home,
Yeah.
right? And he's like,
Yeah.
I figured out this cool thing. But nobody really, he's maybe changed in some less than ideal ways.
Sure.
But then he gets back there and he can't actually engage with people in the way that he used to, because now he's, killing them for one, but also nobody else has this technique and all that stuff. And so he loses sight of why he actually maybe wanted that technique in the first place.
Right.
And so then it becomes this thing of the needing approval. And then as a result of fighting Mugen, he actually is reminded that, no, I just enjoy this shit. That's why I spent, say, 10 years in the foreign land, after getting stranded there, learning the thing, because, I just think it's cool. And that was probably one of the most awesome things that I learned when I started fencing lessons is everybody here is just a bunch of sword nerds.
Yeah.
Like, they're just like, this shit's cool. Like, it's a lot cooler than LARPing. But like, if LARPing was the best thing that we had available, we would probably be doing that. Like, but this is way better. So
This is way better, yeah. But yeah, it's good shit. But I love the idea that Mugen has reached a form of that despite his desire to go around and start fights with other people, the main reason why he does that is for the fun of it himself. Not because he has a death wish, not because he wants to show to everybody else that he's the strongest or something like that, even though that might still be in there somewhere.
Right, he still is like, okay, but I'm going to beat
Well,
Jin.
right, but the fact that he doesn't need an audience, like he doesn't need anything in the kind of thing there.
Right.
He doesn't need to go back to them and say, look, I killed the street killer.
Yeah.
He didn't even care about the bounty.
No.
His main thing is just the fun of facing somebody strong, you know?
Right. And I, even though it wouldn't have really fit Jin's character, there was that part of me that's so wished that Jin would have just been like, just that little bit jealous. And I'm like, what the fuck? Come on, bro. Like, I'm better than that guy. What? We're going to be fighting each other. I am absolutely going to kick your ass, you chaotic, mess. Not training to fight me.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
But there we go. That's another episode of Samurai Champloo. Fu reminded Mugen, hey,
You made a
gave me
promise.
Yep. And then Jin was like, hey, don't die.
Yep, because
I'm
if you
gonna
do, I'll kill you.
But I'm excited for where this series goes with exploring these characters. But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.